In this video, we're going to be repairing a dry stone wall at the Rievaulx Abbey in North Yorkshire, and I'll be taking you on a tour around the abbey itself. So thanks for watching, guys, and welcome to Dry Stone TV. Now then, guys, we've got a really interesting job for you today. We are at the Rievaulx Abbey in North Yorkshire, and we're repairing this wall end here. The stone in this wall that we're repairing has been, well, quarried, if you like, from the abbey. From, well, our best guess, this entrance here is not that old at all. A curved entrance like this is for a vehicle, so this has been built, well, judging by the sweet wrappers inside, it's probably
80s.
well, 80s, 1980s, something like that. Now we've been asked to repair this wall in a restoration manner, so we're not building it how we would normally do our jobs. We are trying to put the stones back as they were, and you might ask, well, what's the point in doing that if it's only 1980s? But the important thing to save in this wall is the actual stones, which were quarried and made by monks in the 1100s. So we're going to look after them as best we can, not dressing them to suit how we normally would build a wall. We're just going to use them as they are and then make this wall as strong as we can by improving the middle of it. So hope you enjoy watching this job. Even though we were only here for a day, this has to have been one of my favourite jobs ever. It just didn't feel like work at all. This is exactly the kind of place I would go for a day out anyway. So to be working here was just brilliant. And we had the entire place completely to ourselves. It was close to the public on that day because of the little bit of frost or ice that was around. And then all the staff went home at around 12 anyway. So we had the entire place to ourselves. It was totally silent. So it was just amazing. And I'm sure the beady-eyed amongst you will have noticed that we are doing a little bit of work to the stones. That is just on the inside of the stones to make them, well, basically sit tighter and to give it that strength that it definitely needs so that it doesn't fall down again. We only did what was absolutely necessary for the structure and stability of the wall. Check out the end of the video to, see whether you think we've maintained the character of the wall. And let me know in the comments if you think this way of building makes sense or whether we should have just done it in a normal way, which would have looked completely different but would have been a little bit stronger.
How you doing?
So we've made a how you doing? Get some sleep. So we've made a decent start now on this. The hardest bit was always going to be, well, getting going and making sure we don't deviate from what was there too much, because if we'd have gone an inch too low, that'd have messed up everything higher up. So we've got it running through now, and the stones are going together quite well, to say we're not really like dressing them, apart from a little bit on the inside just to get that strength. And it's just so interesting to be using a material so old. These stones were quarried and made like 900 years ago, and we're re-walling them. And there's clues in the individual stones as to what they'd have been for when they were part of the abbey. You can see the chisel marks, almost as if they were done like last week. Just realised I've got the most monkish dinner you've ever seen today. Just ingredients, just salmon, carrot, 2 eggs, an apple and a pear. Can't get more monkish than that.
Yeah.
No, that tea is absolutely freezing.
Is it?
Yeah. So all that's left to do is top it and drink this ice cold tea.
That's mine too, the rest of yours.
That's down to bezel.
That's down to bezel.
So here is our finished repair on this wall at Rievaulx Abbey. I'm really happy with how it's come out, and hopefully English Heritage will be happy with how we've restored this wall. It's quite interesting building something like this where we had to take other things into consideration rather than simply build the strongest, tightest wall we possibly can, which is what we normally do. We are not here to show off when we're building something like this. This is just, well, build what we've been asked to do, which is a sympathetic restoration and something that blends in well with the rest of the wall. And that's hopefully what we've done. I think it looks quite well, it looks quite subtle, and it's just been fun to do. And
a beautiful day.
Play out in such an amazing place. And yeah, appreciate everyone who watches the videos. Please like and subscribe, press the notification button if you want, and then you'll get to see the videos straight away. And enjoy your walling, or just enjoy sitting watching YouTube. Well done everyone.
Well done.
Well done. As promised, here is a quick look round the Abbey. Definitely check this place out if you're ever in the area, and see what you reckon to our wall as well. So it's particularly interesting for me to walk around here because there's evidence all over the place of just how they built it, and obviously a huge part of monastic life would have been the quarrying and the stonemasonry. And with it being in the state that it's in, you can really see how they built the different parts of it, and some of it is fine ashlar work, some of it's just rubble walling. So very interesting for me to walk around here, and I can actually see the insides of the walls and the base of the piers and just see how they constructed it. And that's going to, it's as good as any lesson. You can see how they built things in the past. A lot of the time they built to very high standards and they really knew what they were doing. So just by observing and taking on board how things were built then, you can learn a lot. So yeah, I'm just going to enjoy now walking around here, seeing what they did, and well, in some parts seeing what they got away with that I wouldn't necessarily do. Take this for example. You've got the fine ashlar stonework of the Abbey, and then, well, on another part of the Abbey you've just got this this rubble walling, which is nothing special really. It's obviously very impressive, the size of the wall, but the actual walling of it, there's loads of faults in it, and it's kind of a little bit rough really, but they knew where to put the effort. They were putting the effort where it really counted, and yeah, just amazing, and such a vast place. So I would definitely recommend a trip up to this abbey to take it all in. Thanks for watching the video, guys. I don't think I'll make it as a tour guide anytime soon, but certainly absolutely loved working in such a historic place. Thanks to English Heritage for setting us on for this job, and thanks again for tuning in to Drystone TV.